In this week's court report, controversy continues and court dates keep piling up for the local attorney facing 8 counts of animal abuse and neglect charges, including being over dog and cat limits and torture and cruelty to animals. Nancy Lord had a status hearing scheduled on Monday, but court clerks say that proceeding has now been moved to next Monday, May 2nd, and has been scheduled as a revocation hearing because officials in this justice court case are waiting on an answer for a case Lord also has in district court. Lord's neighbors on Peckstein Street say at one point Miss Lord had over 50 dogs on her property that were a public nuisance. A horse also died there, and dogs were reportedly seen eating that animal's remains. Justice court clerks say Nancy Lord also has 3 other cases separate from the one now scheduled for a revocation hearing that were scheduled for a bench trial on Thursday, but court clerks say the bench trial for those cases was continued to May 17th because the judge granted a request for a one-time continuance. Charges Lord is facing in those 3 cases include animals running at large, dog and cat limits, cruelty to animals, and disturbing the peace. As part of a previous plea deal, Lord had agreed to relinquish ownership of her dogs to her domestic partner, Larry Moore, but he was also arrested. Court clerks say Moore took a plea deal on Thursday, pleading guilty to 4 counts of animals running at large, 1 count of cruelty to animals, and 1 count of limits of dogs and cats. Moore also received fines totaling $1,170. Lord's home and land were foreclosed on, and an outside investor purchased the property during an auction. While she was in custody, Lord was also ordered to vacate the premises within 6 days. That mandate also included anyone who was living there with her, like Moore. However, animal control reps told News 46 that Lord was seen on her property after her scheduled vacate date, and at least 15 dogs were reportedly seen with her there. Animal control also says Moore, Lord's reported boyfriend, allegedly angered her recently by signing over at least a dozen dogs to animal control. Animal control also says many of Lord's dogs remain on the loose throughout town, and some confirmed cases of parvo have been linked to animals on her property. Lord bailed out last Tuesday for $4,000 cash. Court clerks say Moore is also out on bail. He has a status hearing scheduled for October 12th. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.